We are going to be looking at 12 integrated bracelet steel sports watches that you can buy under $2,500. Okay, let's jump right in. Starting off with the Accurist Origin, a very affordable steel sports watch that takes inspiration from none other than the Tissot PRX. Looking at the two, it's quite obvious. This 41mm watch costs just $200, and despite having a quartz movement, I think that's still a fair price for what's on offer. Remember, we aren't all anti-quartz here. You will get sapphire glass, lume on the hands, and 100 meters of water resistance. You also get a quick release bracelet, which is quite handy. If you can't afford the Tissot PRX but love its design, then this watch is a great cheap alternative and a really good starter watch for this category. Okay, next we have another watch that may be less known to some. The D1 Milano Ultra Thin is a 6mm thick integrated bracelet steel sports watch that comes in some really nice dial colours. Not only that, but this range is really fun. They do some really cool versions of this watch. My favourite being the Astral Night model, which comes in a sandblasted metallic blue. For $360 you'll get a quartz movement, 316L stainless steel for the case and caseback, and anti-reflective sapphire glass. This 38mm watch does a lot for the price, and with that thickness at just 6mm, this watch is sure to fit under any cuff that you put it under. Hey guys, just a quick note to say that over 95% of you that watch these videos haven't actually subscribed to this channel. That's quite a sad number for me, so please do comment, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to help it grow. I really appreciate it. Citizen are currently the talk of the town thanks to some recent watch releases, including this, the Super Titanium Smallseconds. This 40.5mm fully titanium watch houses an automatic movement, textured dial options and sapphire glass. What really stands out is the high-end finishing and attention to detail, on what is still a relatively cheap watch at $429. This watch is also currently taking the watch world by storm, simply because it's a huge step up for Citizen. They're really making a statement with this one. All this together means that this is hands down one of the best value watches on the market today. So whilst on the subject of Citizen, we have another watch that really took the market by storm on its initial release. The Citizen Tsuyosa really impresses with its solid Jubilee style bracelet, bold dial colours and stylish looks. Inside this 40mm watch is an automatic workhorse, the caliber 8210. This is Citizen's version of the Miyota 8218. The Siosa also has a really charming date cyclops at the 3 o'clock position, giving it a vintage touch too. This is a really well-built, robust watch that feels very premium for its low price point of $450. This watch is getting to the point now where it's maybe a little bit overhyped, a little bit like the Tissot PRX was, but this watch is still a really good value watch for the money and definitely one for your consideration. Up next we have a familiar watch, the Tissot PRX Powermatic 80, which is at the forefront of the integrated bracelet market when it comes to affordable pricing. This was for a long time the watch to beat, simply because the build quality, finishing and looks are just so good. Then there's the price, $675 for a versatile, reliable watch that looks great in a whole range of situations. Tissot have really outdone themselves here, and only very recently have we seen strong contenders to this watch. The Tissot PRX comes with scratch-resistant sapphire glass with an anti-reflective coating. Through the see-through caseback is a Swiss ETA movement that has been modified to have that all-important 80 hours of power reserve. Many would argue that the Tissot PRX is still top of its game when talking about a sub-$1,000 integrated bracelet sports watch. Up next we have the Yemma Urban Traveller. The Yemma Urban Traveller is a newer watch on the market, but not one that should be ignored. It's sleek, solid and has a really unique design language. I love the textured hexagonal dial, the brushed and polished surfaces and also the custom indentations around the edge of the dial. Yemma is a historic brand and takes pride in their watches and their in-house movements. It's no different here as the Urban Traveller comes with the Yemma 2000 in-house caliber. At a very reasonable price of $890, Yemma has produced their own unique version of the integrated steel bracelet sports watch, and it's a winner in my eyes. Next on the list is the 12 by Christopher Ward. Christopher Ward is another brand, if not one of the most talked about brands to date, that have been redefining what it means to have an affordable Swiss luxury watch. The 12 is their new take on the integrated bracelet plane, and I must be honest, it really does slap. The 12 has this beautiful 12-sided bezel, hence the name, a textured dial featuring the brand's logo, and a really classy exhibition caseback. Not to mention the finishing, which is super impressive. Inside this watch is the Sellita SW200, a Swiss movement known for its reliability. You can pick up the 12 for under $1,000 on a rubber strap, which is insane value for money. But I would go for the bracelet because it really does complete the whole package. The next watch is interesting because I don't think it gets the attention it deserves. The Nivada Grenchen F77 is based on the watch of the same name from the 1970s. This watch takes inspiration from the Royal Oak, who doesn't, but at a much cheaper price. For around $1,200 you can pick up various colour options, including a meteorite dial and an aventurine dial. You get sapphire glass, 100 meters of water resistance, and a Swiss movement based on the ETA caliber 2824. The great thing about this watch is it is 37mm, which is such a universal size, in a time where smaller watch sizes are becoming popular again. This watch for me is currently flying under the radar in a good way. You won't see it on many wrists, but when you do, you'll probably be jealous. The Frederique Constant Highlife is next on the list, and this is a watch that definitely carries a bit more class to it. This timepiece comes with brushed surfaces and high polishing in all the right places, a really gorgeous bracelet and the iconic Highlife dial. My favourite colour has to be this new chocolate hue dial. This watch also comes with a COSC certified movement that is nicely decorated through an exhibition caseback. So with the luxury comes accuracy and reliability. This 39mm watch is fully stainless steel and has a screw down crown. Moving on, we have the Maurice Lacroix Aikon. This 42mm watch has an impressive water resistance of 200 meters, a Cuda Royal textured dial, and stellar finishing on both the case and bracelet. It can be used as a dress watch, it can be used as a dive watch, it kind of does it all. The movement is a modified SW200 that beats at 4 Hz and has a power reserve of 38 hours. This watch is a vast improvement from its older brother, which is still very attractive in my eyes. This is a bold, smart and classy watch, and you can't really go wrong with this one. The Lacroix Aikon will set you back $2,150. The Tudor Royal was met with mixed reviews on initial release, but the watch for me has just grown and grown. With the release of more colours and sizes, including the striking salmon dial, I think people are slowly realising why this watch is worth their money. The Royal comes with Roman numerals on the dial, 100 meters of water resistance, and a really unique notched bezel with alternating cut grooves and a polished finish. The glass is sapphire crystal and the movement is the caliber T601, which is a base Solita movement modified by Tudor. With the Tudor Royal, you know what you're getting: a unique design, a 5-year guarantee and consistent quality. The Tudor Royal comes in at $2,190. Last on the list is the Ball Roadmaster M Persevera. This 40mm watch comes in high quality 904L stainless steel and has an 80-hour power reserve coming from the manufacturer caliber, which is also COSC certified. As is Ball's speciality, this dial has 16 micro gas tubes on hour, minute and second hands and the dial for night reading capability. Double R's are placed on the end of the seconds hand and the dial has textured horizontal lines. This $2,500 timepiece also has a patented anti-shock system and is anti-magnetic. The Roadmaster M Persevera is Ball's answer to the Tissot PRX, but it's more like the PRX on steroids. So that's it guys for this list. It really is a great time to be alive for the watch community because we all have these fantastic brands battling it out to create the ultimate integrated bracelet sports watch. Competition is what drives technology and innovation, and we the consumer can only benefit from this. Who's to say in another year or two what options we'll have to choose from? Thanks for watching guys, be sure to check out my other videos and I will see you next time.